Stugotz, I have my list of top 5 Sacramento Kings who make you smile. Do you have your list?
Oh, wow.
I have a
Okay,
list.
here we go.
I believe Amin has a
Transition on
list.
that
I am
one.
giving others time to gather their list, and hopefully we won't all say the same names here. But I do have my list ready.
Great. And while I'll filibuster a little bit to let you write your list, there is a Sacramento Kings update. As the Sacramento Kings correspondent for Meadowlark, I feel like I should give this update.
Mm-hmm.
GM Monty McNair signed an extension. It's a big deal. Right? I mean,
it is a big deal.
This guy he completely built up the team again. He drafted, listen to the things this guy did. He drafted Tyrese Halliburton.
Mm-hmm. And
he flipped Halliburton for Sabonis, who's the core of the team. Mm-hmm. He drafted Keegan Murray, who's great, by the way. Mm-hmm. He traded for Kevin Huerter. He hired Mike Brown. This is he's the coach of the year. Mike Brown's coach of the year. I feel like Monty McNair, executive of the year. Amin, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, he was on the hot seat, like up until basically this season, because
of the Halliburton trade, or because they screwed that up.
Like everything wasn't working, and at some point it was like, okay, dude, like you came here, came from Houston, supposed to have all of this knowledge and stuff, and things weren't working out, but. The Sabonis has played great.
You're shocked by that, by the way, right?
By what?
How good Sabonis has been?
No. He was an all-star in Indiana.
But you're surprised at how good the team is. No?
I'm surprised at how good the team is. Yeah, I didn't think they'd be this good. Then again, like the West is really compressed, so anything can happen in the second half of the season. But Sabonis was good. The Huerter deal was huge because they basically took advantage of Atlanta, who was trying to basically go into cost savings mode, and got a really good player out of it. And then Mike Brown and the rest of that staff that they brought in, like they've hit the mark perfectly. And so I'm with you. I wouldn't be mad at either of those guys winning the award.
It is my goal, my stated goal, to make this show talk about the Sacramento Kings for at least 5 minutes a day, every day, for the rest of the year.
Have they become your West Coast team, like your adopted West Coast team?
Lighting the beam out there?
I lit the beam the other night. I mean, I was just saying before we went on air, it was super exciting to watch the beam get lit by Malik Monk, and then to run outside and look up at the sky. I took a picture of myself in the beam.
What is it about the Kings that has everyone scrambling to put together a top 5 Sacramento Kings that make you smile list? What is it
I
about
think it's
that
because
team?
they're the famously most terrible franchise in the sport, right? So when they're good, it's exciting.
So
that's what I think.
To me, the funny. So I did a search on Sacramento Kings sort of by games played, and there are only 36 players that have played the equivalent of more than 2 seasons with the Kings. It's such a transient. It's such a transient team that most of the guys just come in and out, and so there actually aren't that many in my time long-term Sacramento Kings. But I have 5 as well.
Okay, Mike,
I have 3 OLIs.
Do you really?
Me too.
Can you save them? Can you save them for the rest of us?
You have 8 Kings.
I have 8 Kings that make you smile.
That's amazing. All right, so you want to do the Kings first? We have stat of the day. Are you opening up a pack of baseball cards today?
I've got it right here. Yep, we're doing all this stuff, man.
What a delight! This is
I now essentially host this show.
All right, what are we starting with? We start with the Kings?
Yeah.
Kings.
All right, Mike Schur, you get us going.
OLI number 1, Otis Birdsong.
Wow.
That's a good one.
Keep going.
Do you have OLIs?
I do have OLIs.
I only have 1, so I don't have 3. I have to wait till you get down to 1, Mike.
OLI number 1, Eddie Johnson.
Excellent.
OLI number 2, Hito Turkoglu.
Really?
There you go.
Tremendous.
Yeah.
He's in my top 5. OLI number 2, Olden Polynice.
Wow.
Great one. OLI number 3, Mateen Cleaves.
Oh, that's a good one. Do you remember Mateen Cleaves wearing a Chris Webber jersey on the sideline while Chris Webber was his teammate? You guys don't remember this? This is when everyone
I do remember it.
Throwback jerseys. No, you don't. Throwback jerseys.
I felt someone needed to support you. I mean,
Guys Naming Dudes is my favorite game. I love this. I could be Guys Naming Dudes all day.
Oh, yeah.
OLI number 3, Dante Green. He showed up to his pre-draft workout in a suit.
I could join in now, Bobby Jackson.
The cut of his jib. Bobby Jackson's excellent. Great.
Number 5.
6-man point guard off the bench.
Wait,
Incredible.
hold on, Mike. Hold on a second. How many people have list here? Whittingham, you have 1?
Tony's got
Tony's
one?
got
Oh,
one.
my
All
God.
right. Amin has one. I have one. We have 5 lists of 5
There's gonna
Sacramento
have to be
Kings that
some
make us
overlap.
It's all
smile.
gonna be this.
There's
It's all
gonna
gonna be
be-
the
it's
same.
all gonna
It'd
be
be
guys.
great if it
same.
didn't, but it's going to. All right. So Mike, let's just establish an order here. Mike Schur, Tony, Whitty, me, Amin. Good?
Got it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Here we go. All right. Go ahead, Mike. Number 5.
Number 5, Peja Stojakovic.
Damn it. Number 5 for me, Doug Christie.
Oh no!
Number 5 for me, Costa Kufos. Stu?
Are you okay?
I'm sorry. No, because I have to change. I also had Doug Christie at number 5.
Ah, great mind.
There you go.
Scott Pollard.
Good one.
Number
Before I
4.
do number 4, Matt Barnes was on my flight home from Sacramento yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Just want to get that in there.
Hit it.
First class, I hope, with the other assholes.
Southwest flight. No,
Wow.
no first class.
Wow,
Just
look at
hanging
you.
out on
flying
Southwest.
Southwest.
Wait, hold on. Emergency
Right.
exit row? That's the first class in Southwest, right?
He sat in the emergency exit row, I think, just because of his size. Yes, but I sat in like row 8 or whatever. All right, here we go. Number 4, Wayman Tisdale.
R.I.P.
Man.
Number 4, Vlade Divac.
Yeah.
Heaters.
Smoking a cigarette.
Nick Stauskas.
Kirby's is good, man.
Current one.
Stauskas? Stauskas?
Stauskas?
Stauskas? Stauskas.
Number 4 for me, Scott Pollard.
1 T and Scott, by the way.
Yes.
Really?
The rare.
Yeah.
Mm.
Number 4 for me, Corliss Williamson.
Excellent.
Speaking of cores,
Coors Light.
Miller Lite.
Number 3, Mike.
Number 3, Lawrence Funderburk.
Christ.
Yes.
I'm constantly
There you
having
go.
to change my list. I mean,
Number 3, Peja Stojakovic.
Number 3, Brad Miller.
oh, excellent headband. Number 3 for me, Walt Williams.
The Wizard.
Yes.
You know why they called him the Wizard, right?
No.
He was supposed to be the next Magic Johnson. That was his
He wasn't.
early 3-point specialist, though. Yeah, number 3 for me was Lawrence Funderburk.
Number 2, Nate Tiny Archibald.
Oh, wait a second.
What?
Did not play in Sacramento. He was a Kansas City King.
Oh, does it? Did you?
I
I'm
think
sorry.
we said
Did you
Kings.
specify
I
that
think
before the
we
list
said
was
Kings.
made?
Top 5 Kings that make you smile.
I thought Sacramento
Nah,
was
I
in
heard
there.
Sacramento.
It counts. It
Sacramento
counts.
was in
It
there.
counts.
Okay.
It counts, okay.
Tony, number 2.
Number 2, I had Mateen Cleaves. He was already mentioned. Jason Williams.
Oh, white chocolate.
Omri Caspi.
Really? Hold on, I gotta scratch it. More.
Oh, no, you got
Number 2 for me, Wayman Tisdale.
accomplished jazz musician. Wayman
Yes.
Tisdale.
Yeah, our number 1's all gonna be the same. I
No,
feel
it's
like.
not.
No, it's not. It's
No, it's
definitely
not.
not.
My number 2 is Hideo Turkoglu. Funny guy.
Mike
Number
Schur,
1.
number 1.
Spud Webb.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've got a tie at number 1 of these that make me smile.
No,
Could've
just
gone
pick
OLI
one,
when you had the
please.
chance.
No, but I was.
If there's a
Can't
tie
have
at
a
one, you
tie.
can't have a number 2.
Yeah, no, you don't know that. What? Number 1 for me
Tony.
in a tie, Zebo.
Okay.
I'm cutting his mic so he can't do the second
It's
one.
an OLI. I mean,
Mitch Richmond was it for the people that didn't hear me because Jess is arbitrary on turning off my mic.
Chaos over
You
there.
don't know the
All
rules
right.
of the top 5 list,
I'm
Tony.
not pivoting.
It's my top 5.
I'm not pivoting just because it's been said. My number 1 remains Lawrence Funderburk.
my number 1 is Reggie Theus.
I was waiting for it.
Good job, Stugotz.
Thank you.
My number 1 is probably number 1 in Mike's heart as well. Eddie Casa, Eddie House.
I don't remember him as a king.
Legend, really more of a
Onions.
Celtic. Really more of a Celtic.
More of a Heat.
More
for
of a
me,
Heat,
Clive.
yeah.
Eddie House is the quintessential. I play here for a year and a half, and then I
Yes.
move on.
Right, and all the fans love. I remember I was like 11 years old, and I go to Heat games. Like, why doesn't Eddie House play more?
That's-
Every time he comes on, good things happen.
You know who
and
else
then, like,
says
you
that?
realize later, defense.
You know who else says that? Eddie House.